Asher Oates of Independence High School up in Tennessee, 1450. Nicholas Mazio of Lower Marion, 1452. Dennis Sluter of Columbus North, 1457. Malachi Burnett, Creekview, 1501. Andrew Barrasett of McCauley School up in Chattanooga, 1503. Andrew Brown of Tupelo High School, 1504. Radic Malchin of Knoxville Catholic, 1510. Jace Works of Columbus North in 1510 as well. So the boys' blue race is off as you see the starter scramble to get out of the picture as these boys are going to get out pretty hot this morning. It'll be interesting to see what kind of tactics are employed here in this championship race. On paper, I think with Bellin Jesuits Prep, long tradition and history, they've got to be the favorite. And with a front runner like Marcelo Mantecon, that definitely helps your team score out. Columbus North does have a couple of runners in the top 10, 3 runners actually in the top 20 actually, so Columbus North will definitely be gunning for the team win here this morning. We've got 2 runners off to the left side of your screen that are out really quickly here, putting the pressure on very early in this boys' race. That is Matthew Caldwell of Independence High School there. No, excuse me, not Matthew Caldwell. That is Asher Oates of Independence High School leading the way. So he is one of the top seeds in this boys' race, and he's already opened up a 5 to 10 meter lead on the rest of the field. So he is definitely gunning for a fast time and impressive performance this morning, putting the pressure on the rest of the field. We'll see if anybody is going to try to close the gap. You can see Marcelo Mantecon wearing the yellow with the blue B there. The right side of the front pack. He's moving up well with the sunglasses. Those guys are slowly coming back to Asher Oates of Independence High. Coming up on the 1,000 meter mark, we'll get you an unofficial time, kind of give you an idea. 2:45 or so through the first 1,000. Very quick first 1,000 meters here for this boys blue race. You can see some of the runners there trying to take a little bit of a different line to the tangents. That is Marcelo Mantecon there leading the way of the chase pack on the right side of your screen. Marcelo Mantecon is very familiar with this course. He's been up here for 3 or 4 years at least for this invitational here. Their boys team has won it over the last several years. Asher Oates has now come back to the group a little bit here. Let's see if we can't identify some more runners for you. That is Nicholas Mazeo wearing bib 1389. Tall figure on your left side of the screen from Lower Marion. He comes in with a sub-15 best as well. Still Asher Oates of Independence, though, leading the way here, putting the pressure back on the field as they've come back to him. Now he's picking it back up a little bit. 4:08 on the clock with about 200 to go to the mile mark. So we will see just how fast this first mile is going to be in this championship boys 5K race. Marcelo Mantecon looks like he might be exchanging a few words with his teammate perhaps, looking over his shoulder. Bellon's got 2 guys in the top 10 here. 4:33 or so on the clock there through the first 1 mile. So these guys came to play here.
Once again, we are moments away from beginning our awards presentations.
Wearing bib 547, that is Denton Sluter of Columbus North there in the mix with the light blue, dark blue top. Running 5 wide early in this boys race. It is warming up a little bit here in Huntsville. It is 73 degrees now, but the humidity is still down this morning. Some jockeying for position for that tangent line, but still Asher Oates of Independence High leading the way here. The second mile is typically the slowest mile on the course, but they went through 4:33 for the first mile, so very quick start here in this boys championship 5K. We'll get a really good idea of the pace these guys are running at the 1.5 mile split, as this second mile is a little bit slower. Might be a good indicator of just how far under 15 minutes these athletes might go.
Our next race will get underway at 9:20. Once again, our next race will take off at 9:20, our Crimson Girls race.
All right, we still have 2 Bellon athletes there in the mix.
I wish we had more shade to send them out to. It's like we send them out for honey gravel pit. You know, like it'd be nice to have somebody here.
Fast approaching the 1.5 mile mark here in this boys championship race. About 7 guys, 8 guys all in the mix here early in this race.
All right, ladies and
They did go out in 4:33 for the first mile.
Starting with our
Going through the 1.5, unofficially 7:04. 7:02 there for Marcelo Mantecon. Asher Oates is in the mix, 7:02. Malachi Burnett of Creekview there. Nicholas Mazio of Lower Marion. Denton Sluter, Columbus North. Alexander Mazio, also of Lower Marion. So these guys have 2 in the top 6. Got Armando Cruz of Bellon Jesuit, also in 7th position. Andrew Brown of Mississippi, Tupelo High in 8th. Andrew Barrett of McCauley High School back in 9th. And Jace Works of Columbus North back in 10th. So you got 2 Bellon athletes, 2 Lower Marion athletes, and 2 Columbus North athletes all in the top 10. Going to make this team battle very interesting. And this group of 10 runners has really separated themselves from the rest of the field here now in this boys championship race. These guys are moving really well. Everybody looks pretty comfortable and controlled. We're about 200 meters or so, maybe 300 meters from the 2 mile mark. 8:33 on the clock right now. We'll see just how quickly they come through the 2 mile mark. But through 1.5 and 7:02, they are well under 15-minute pace right now. We'll get just a really good idea of how well under they are at the 2 mile mark. That is Nicholas and Alexander Mazio of Lower Marion, twins there running in the pack. Asher Oates still on the left side of your screen running well. Marcelo Mantecon wearing the blue and yellow Bellon singlet. coming up on the 2-mile mark here. Unofficially 9:35, 9:36, 9:37 through 2 miles in this boys race. They are moving really well right now. Nice little downhill as these guys approach the final climb of the day, and it's still a group of 6, 7 guys, anybody's race. The Mazzio twins are looking really strong in that group right now. Looks like Armando Cruz has dropped back off the pack a little bit. That's Bellin's second runner. Marcelo Mantecon is still in the mix there. All right, as these guys start the climb here, this is the final big effort before they get to the final 1,000 meters. No moves being made. They look like they're all staying pretty controlled up this hill. Field is starting to thin a little bit now. It's just 4 guys there, still all in the mix now. You got the Mazzio twins, Marcelo Mantecon, Asher Oates there, all in the top 4. We've got an exciting one here, guys, in this championship boys race at the Southern Showcase. That is Nicholas Mazzio leading the way. Twin brother Nicholas back in 3rd. Marcelo Mantecon is the only one separating those 2 boys from going 1-2 right now. Mantecon does have incredible leg speed, so we will see what he's left in the tank here as we approach the final 600 meters of the course. Asher Oates, who took it out really hot in the beginning, is back in 4th place, but it's a 4-man race right now with a gap back to 5th. Nicholas Mazzio starting to open up a little bit. Looks like he might be creating a little bit of separation over Marcelo Mantecon. Then a little bit of a gap back to his brother. But right now it's starting to become a 2-person race. Nicholas Mazzio of Lower Marion, Marcelo Mantecon, Bellin Jesuit. He's closing in, pulling up right behind, tucking in behind Nicholas. They've got a nice downhill where these guys can really open up. 13:15 on the clock right now. Marcelo Mantecon makes a move on the left shoulder. Let's see if Nicholas can respond here. Nicholas made a move when he thought he needed to. Marcelo Mantecon is now taking over the lead. 13:31 on the clock now. 300 meters to go for these guys. Marcelo Mantecon, a Bellin Jesuit, starting to pour it on. He's looking over his shoulder. He's going hard, going to the arms. He's opened up a gap over Nicholas Mazzio of Lower Marion now, 5 to 10 meters back. The gap has opened even more. This is Marcelo Mantecon, a Bellin Jesuit, with 150 meters to go. 14:12 on the clock here. Let's see what we've got for a final time. Nicholas Mazzio of Lower Marion back in 2nd, but it is gonna be Marcelo Mantecon, I believe,
coming down the home stretch. Marcelo Mantecon is going to be your championship boys winner this morning at the Southern Showcase. Nicholas Mazzio runs really strong race for second. Asher Oates of Independence High back in third. Alexander Mazzio back in fourth there. Close race for fifth place. Excellent running, excellent race for these guys as we see 6 guys go under 15. Bellowin's got 2 in now. Andrew Brown comes in just over 15 minutes. Columbus North now with 2 runners coming in the top 10 or so. We'll have to stay tuned for the team scores. I see Bellon's got 3 in now under 15:45. I know Columbus North was running really strong up front. Collie, Columbus North all have 2 to 3 runners in now as well. Was Marcelo Mantecon. 14:35 is your championship boys winner. Excellent run under these conditions. Nicholas Mazzio, 14:40. Asher Oates of Independence High, 14:47. Alexander Mazzio, 14:49. Malachi Burnett of Creekview, 14:54. Andrew Barrett of McCauley School back in 6th. Armando Cruz of 7th. Bellin Jesuit. Andrew Brown of Tupelo back in 8th. Jace Works of Columbus North in 9th. In 10th is Denton Sluter of Columbus North, 15:12. Rounds out your top 10. We're going to keep an eye on these team standings right now. Unofficially, right now on paper, is Columbus North High School leading the way over McCauley High School and Bellin Jesuit. It's a tight team battle for the first 3 teams. And there's a little bit of a gap back to 4th place, which is Broughton High School. But these team scores will keep shifting a little bit as more runners come in, more displacers. But right now, it looks like it's Columbus North unofficially is going to be your boys winner, just holding off McCauley School. But we'll have to wait and keep an eye on these scores as they update. Team race is really tight right now. Columbus North still holding on right now unofficially, 93 over McCauley's 94, but these team scores are still updating live. Bellin Jesuit back in 3rd with 110 points right now as we keep an eye on these team scores. But unofficially right now, Columbus can hold on to it. They've got 5 guys in the top 33 winning right now.
gentlemen, it's